Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a little housefly. This housefly's name was Speckle. Speckle wasn't like other flies, he was a very brave fly. Speckle was also cheerful and curious. Speckle loved to play games. His best friend was Honey. Honey was a bee and, like Speckle, was very cheerful. One day, while Speckle and Honey were playing, they heard a sound coming from afar. Curious about where the sound was coming from, the two friends went towards it. Finally, they saw that the sound was coming from a mosquito. The mosquito's tiny foot was stuck under a rock, and it couldn't get free. Speckle and Honey immediately wanted to help the mosquito. But the rock was very heavy, and they struggled to move it. Speckle said, "No giving up, friends. We will move this rock," and started thinking about what they could do. Meanwhile, a few flies and bees came to where the sounds were coming from and started watching Speckle. They all admired his courage. Speckle tried with all his strength to push the rock again, but it didn't budge. Then, he realized it wasn't possible alone and turned to the other animals, saying, "This rock is very heavy, but if we work together, we can move it and save our friend. Come and help us." Hearing this, the other flies and bees immediately joined them and started pushing the rock together. In no time, the rock moved, and the mosquito quickly freed its wing. The mosquito, relieved, thanked everyone, especially Speckle. Speckle and his friends were very happy that the mosquito was freed. Speckle said, "Being brave is important, but what's more important is working together. If we hadn't worked together, I couldn't have done this alone." All the animals applauded Speckle. Speckle and his friends understood the importance of unity and cooperation, and they lived happily ever after. They never forgot this adventure. And so, the story ended.